Lesson 8.5, Video 6. So let's put this all together. Solve using the quadratic formula. Alright, well first and foremost, we have to make sure it's in standard form, which it is not. So we add 6x to both sides, and we get x squared plus 6x plus 13 equals 0. Where a is 1, b is 6, and c is 13. So the quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. We plug those values in. We get opposite of 6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a, which gives us negative 6 plus or minus root of, and I'll add a step here to show the work. 6 squared is 36, and we get, again, if I go plus a negative, it's negative 4 times 1 times negative 3, and that's a negative 52. All over 2 times 1 is 2. So we get negative 6 plus or minus, and the root is negative 16 when you put it all together, over 2. Now, here is an example that we looked at earlier. How does that simplify? Well, you have negative 6 plus or minus, the root of 16 is 4, and it's negative in there, so now we have an I present. Now this is considered a complex number because we have a real part and an imaginary part. So let's do one more step to simplify. And I'm going to notice that all of these terms are divisible by 2. So if I take negative 6 divided by 2, I get negative 3. If I take 4i divided by 2, I get 2i. Now again, this is a complex number that represents negative 3 plus 2i and negative 3 minus 2i. So it's called complex because we have the real part and the I represents the imaginary part. And that together gives you a complex number. And that's as far as you can go. And this ends Lesson 8.7, Video 6.